Hi YouTube, today I'm going to talk to you about why your braids don't come out like when the hairstylist at the salon does it when you do it, or why it splits at the end when you braid your hair. So, my cousin called me yesterday. That's what inspired this video. She called me up and she was like, oh gosh, I just cut my braids and it's splitting now. Like, she already braided the back of her hair and it was splitting now. So she called me up and asked me what she had to do. I told her she could plait it and probably dip it in some hot water to get the effect like what you see here. I showed this in a previous video. I'll put the link below. Right. So why your braids don't come out like the people at the salon? First of all, let's look at the Super X braid. Usually when the braid comes in the pack, it comes with straight ends like this, right? You can see that the ends are straight. You see? Well, almost straight. So that when you twist this, it just has a kind of straight end, right? What you need to do, let's section this off. What you need to do so that your braids don't split when you put it in, you need to start pulling down just a little bit. Pull down just a little bit at a time to uneven the ends of the braid. Just as how your hair ends unevenly, you want to do the braid in such a way that it ends unevenly, so that there will be a gradual end so that your braids would not split. Alright? And the Super X is a kind of compact braid. It clumps together and it's not as frizzy as this one here, which is the normal canicle, and this is the Super X canicle and this is the normal one, right? I recommend this for people with natural hair because I find like it stays in better. It's also harder to pull down and get that gradual end, but it's better for natural hair. So let's see if I have the end. You see there's a gradual end, so there won't be any splitting. Let's check this side. There's a little bump here, so I'll pull down a little again. Right. And there we have our gradual end, right? It's a bit easier with the normal canicle braid. Let me show you. Let's see. Same thing. Straight ends. Straight. Come straight in the pack so that when you put it in your hair it will split if you don't pull down the ends. It pulls on fairly easier than the other one. And there you have it, a gradual end, so when you twist your hair, it won't split. Another thing, let's look at the mannequin here. Say you decide you want shorter hair after braiding your hair for 2 weeks, or I don't know, when you now come back from the salon you want shorter hair. So you decide, okay, I'm going to cut my hair about here. So, what's the rest right here? Cut it. So, you cut it. So you cut this and you go around normal as ever, putting your hair up in one when you go to bed or whatever, just doing all kind of madness with your hair. Eventually, you see all I had to do was this, and look at that. You see? Split. And it will only take a little bit more time before these split also. So, after you come back from the salon, you don't want to split, you don't want to cut your hair. If you want it short, make sure and tell the hairstylist first to be short. Lastly, I would like to talk about the Afro Kinky braid. The Afro Kinky braid, why it doesn't come out the same way you see it on TV or the same way you see it in the salon posters as when you do it. When the Afro Kinky braid, it comes in the pack. It comes like this. You see? It comes in clumps. In order for your braid to be smooth, you need to pass your hand over and take out these clumps, right? Don't need to do this very rough, but yeah, just pass your hand over, get out those clumps. Now you don't want to pull it too hard because you don't want the braid to get straight, right? But you see, it's more like natural hair now, and now you could braid it and the braid will come out smooth. Whereas if you were to twist with this, just like this, it will be clumpy. Okay, so you just want to pull that down, and that's about it. You have Afro Kinky, but you can now work with, and it will look like smooth Afro Kinky, natural, kind of natural hair, right? So I hope this helps, and if you really don't feel to put through all this to braid hair, you can always check out Sophia's Creations on Facebook. I'm based in Trinidad, and yeah, check me out on Facebook and remember to subscribe. Bye. One more thing, if you cut your braids, right, and you're in a tight position, you don't know what to do, there's always the curl rods. You could put this on the cut braid, and I'm not sure if this will work, but you could still try it. Put the curl rod on the braid, clip that, and dip it in the hot water to see if you could get your braids to stay in instead of splitting out and having to take it out right after you come back from the salon.